This is Jackie, and I'm here with the guys of Picturesque. We're here at Baltimore Soundstage. You guys have already performed. Like, the hard work is over. You're good to chill now, right?
Yeah. Get to chill, and then, well, not really. Like, most of the nights I'm at the merch table for the entirety of it, just to, like, meet new people and all that, since we're a new band, you know. And so,
Hard work.
yeah.
And the ways that Zach would put it is that it's like our day actually resets after we play. That's like the waking up feeling whenever you're home. It's like your new day is after your set, and it rotates till then.
I think that's a pretty good analogy. I like that. So last month you guys had some van trouble. How did your fans kind of help you get on the road?
We did a sale with Absolute Merch that Absolute Merch was very, very gracious, and basically they just took, I think it's like the amount that it costs to make the clothes or whatever, and we just did a sale with them and did it for like 72 hours, put out some B-sides that are never going to be released again, and people contributed by buying things, and we got a van to come out, so yeah.
There was a lot of reaction to it at first. There was even like some people posting fake Twitters trying to get our donations to their stuff. Somebody like made a picture square Twitter, and then somebody actually got on there and said, "Where can I just donate money?" And they posted their own PayPal link in there. And like we made a big tweet about it, like, hey, you know, there was a lot of confusion after that, but thankfully we had already generated so much momentum that it was easy to find the real one. So.
Man, those crafty fuckers. Right. Well, I'm glad it worked out. Last summer you released Back to Beautiful. How is it an evolution of sound for the band since Monstrous Things?
I hate to use like the cliche that everybody does, but I just think it's more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Well, I mean, the album name is Back to Beautiful, so...
That had nothing to do with what I was saying.
We're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there. More mature. There we go.
There we go.
Sorry. Like he said, it's basically like I just woke up. My brain's not here. But yeah, it's basically a more mature version. Like we of course kept the honesty and everything that is our music, and I think it's really more of just an expansion though on Monstrous Things. Like some of the songs were on the EP, and we put them on the full length. Like the idea was that we were going to do them back to back and then just kind of put them together and sell them that way. But it got to a point to where like the label or whatever was just like, yo, we're just going to let you tour on this so you can build a fan base, because you don't necessarily have one. And that's totally fine, because it's the truth. I mean, we've got to put in the work first, so yeah. But
that's a good plan. So what was your songwriting process like? Does it start with a lyric? Does it start with a riff? Does it something else?
It's a little different for every song. Like some of them are completely done instrumentally, and then I'll come and put vocals to it. Other times we'll build around like just a note in my phone that's like just a chorus that's just a thought, and just expand on it. So it's always a little different. Yeah, I think the last song we wrote, we also started with a note that was just in my phone. But like the song Honestly and the song Unannounced that we have, those were done completely instrumentally before like I even got to touch them. So yeah.
There's a new song that we actually played tonight that we pretty much went in there with some lyrics from Kyle, and the guy we were working with like just made some beats, and it was weird to start out with tracking, but
no, we had the melody and everything. The chorus was finished, yeah.
Because I think it was. I feel bad because I forgot his name.
Curtis and
Zach, help us out.
Colin.
All right, yeah. They sat down and they already had the beats worked out. Like that's like the first hour was him just writing that. That was pretty cool though. Starting in a new place there.
It was a lot of multitasking. It was really cool. Yeah, it was really fun working with those guys. Yeah.
Excellent. So you released music videos for Honestly and last summer New Face. Playing these songs live, is it still difficult because they are very personal, or is it more cathartic now?
New Face I feel like is more cathartic, but Honestly still hits me. And the only reason is because it like whenever we were recording them, like it puts you back in that headspace that you were in during tracking, because like whenever you're recording a song, you want that emotion to go through, so you break yourself down and just kind of become just an open book, and just everything flows out. Like we have a song called Unannounced that I was literally in tears crying like while I was recording it, and I think that shows through the music. But yeah, live, that one's still really rough to play, but Unannounced, we end with that every night, and it just, I'm an emotional roller coaster literally every night while we play.
I can only imagine. I was listening to your lyrics and reading it through, and I was like, man, this has got to be like a challenge in and of itself just to play, let alone your amazing vocal range. Like, how do you? It must be really tiring at the end of your morning wake up.
A little bit. I think it's just because like we kind of put everything we've got into a live performance. But as far as like singing and stuff, like my dudes are really good about letting me get enough sleep, and I drink like a gallon of water a day at least on tour, and so like the pipes stay oiled up and everything, and I don't really have much trouble with that. But I think that's because I get enough sleep and I keep everything very well lubricated. But yeah, coming off stage after playing and trying to do as much energy like out there that we do, yeah, it gets a little tiring. But
are there any rituals or anything that you do specifically for a warm up before each show?
A lot of this really obnoxious like thing, and then I do.
How nuts does it make you?
Well, a lot of times we're in the van, like me and Dylan will be like trying to nap, and then he's like, I gotta be loud, and then he'll just start hitting it, and I'm just like, God. Like, then I've got to, we just pretty much migrate into the building after that. Like, we're done napping. So.
How long does it take you to get warm up?
I'm supposed to do it for 30 minutes, but a lot of times I think I will cut off at like 15 or 20, because like I'm supposed to do it like 2 hours before too, but usually there's something to do, and I end up not doing it until like an hour before, 30 minutes before. So usually I'm supposed to do it 30, but 15 to 20.
He also gets really bored with it. The other day, he started it and was like, all right, I'm going to be loud. Let's start this. And then he went through one section of it and then just laid down. Just straight back, started playing on his phone. I was like, are you done? Is that it? Is that all we get today?
I got into Instagram, man. Right?
Damn it, social media. It sucks you in, and you're like, what was I supposed to do? Shit, there was work to be done.
30 minutes before we go on stage, so it was bad. Well, he did good that night, but that situation, yeah.
Okay, so it seems like you guys are ready for colder temperatures, and we couldn't do that today. We had to give you like a really nice, beautiful spring day. Super weird.
Unfortunate.
I know, right? Terrible.
Yeah.
But you are headed for colder temperatures, right? That's coming up next, Canada?
Oh, yeah. I think that's like 3 weeks or something.
You asked for it, I mean.
We did. We signed up for it. I mean, it is what it is. We packed a bunch of coats and everything. I think we get to go home for like 2 days before.
It's almost a week. What? Yeah, we go from the last show on this tour is the 1st, and then the first show on the Canadian tour is the 7th.
Tight.
Yeah. But we've got to work on a 45-minute set. So.
Yeah, we didn't realize we had one of those until like halfway through this.
Yeah, we normally play anywhere between 20-25 minutes, and then
30 on this one.
We're supposed to have 30 on this one. We didn't really realize that until we got out here. But anyway, so we got to do 45 minutes on the Canadian tour, and I don't think we've ever went that long. So besides like the little local headliners that we'll do occasionally, but it's going to be different to do that every single night. So we're going to try to make a good one, I guess.
So Canada's next. What's up for the rest of 2018? It's so eerily quiet in here all of a sudden, too.
No worries.
Unspeakables.
We're working on more music. We played a new song tonight. We're trying to just keep pumping out some singles and stuff, since we just want to stay active on socials and have new content for everybody. So we're just going to try to keep releasing singles throughout the year, and writing a lot, and hopefully keep touring all year. That'll be fun. So.
Sounds good. Well, stay tuned for much more from Picturesque. This is Jackie. Thanks to Inthekeyofchange and Chorus FM.